casual, random gameplay of the lake biome. It took me a while to come here, so I just started a new tribe. So I thought I would just kind of, you know, just show you what I do. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I'm just showing what I do. That doesn't mean that you should do this. Every biome is going to have different perks, different pros and, cons to them. Elderberry. I think that's good. Sometimes you can eat the same food at a later date and it actually won't be good for you. So now that we've got that out of the way, you always want your babies with you. Because without your babies, the thing at the bottom right there, that circle, you're just not going to get... Come on now. You're not going to get the neural charge. That I don't know how to identify for some reason. That builds neural points every time you do that. Whoops. There we go. Matured neurons. Now look at the bottom right. Right here. Bang. Like a lightning. That's building up points because of the babies that I have with me. If you don't have the babies with you, I believe you literally get nothing. Like literally nothing. We're gonna drop it. I'm gonna smell a few things. That works on the senses. We're gonna listen to a couple of people, even your own tribe. We want to build up, matured our senses. That's what you want to do. I'm also trying to do something here that's not working. Oh! Because I have a rock in my hand. These leaves are what you've got to pick up to make a bed. You need about three to four of these that you lay down. You stack them on top of each other. And this is what you'll do when you find a new settlement. If there isn't a bed already there. So we're just going to drop it there. Grab the other one, walk up to it till you get the prompt to stack. Oh, quick little hiccup lag for a second. Where else is there one? I think there's one over here. Oops, come on. We can only hold one thing at a time when you first start off. Remember, you gotta keep starting from the beginning. This is the part where, honestly, it gets a little redundant sometimes. But that's why I'm playing like one tribe per biome, if that makes any sense. So that I can uncover all the different settlements within it. And then one day I'm going to find the perfect spot for me. And I'm going to have different tribes. Now it says start construction, so you tap the button, spam the X button, or whatever button prompt is for you, and then boom. Now you can drop your kids. You can sleep better, I think. I don't know about better, but anyways. And then we can evolve. We can go to evolution. And this is where we've got the talent tree. So every time you get that lightning, zoom, zoom, zoom. See that white, bright white ball? It tells us here, assign neuronal energy to connect neurons and develop your lineage capabilities. Grow the neurons you want when they mature enough to receive energy. Neuronal energy is accumulated by doing actions when kids are around. So you don't have to carry them with you, but you'll want to when you're venturing out, or they'll get eaten. A neuron will lose its energy at the passing of a generation if it hasn't been locked by a reinforcement. Reinforce the lineage's new capacities you prefer by the passing of generations. Reinforce a neuron to lock it for the next generations. The number of kids determines the number of reinforcements. Non-reinforced neurons will still exist but will lose their neuronal energy. Whatever. Neurons brought by genetic mutations don't need to be reinforced. Passing a generation means a 15-year jump in time. And then we can evolve. Progress through eras faster than what science suggests, and benefit from genetic mutations. Launch an evolution to see how your historical feats add up to determine the length of your leap in time. The neurons brought by genetic mutation in adults and elders will become effective. Your lineage will evolve, and will be located in a random oasis of the same region you're in. So this is where, like, you would explore. See, I got Emerging Builder, for example, and at some point I'll be able to launch an evolution once I've done enough stuff. I don't know all the details yet. And generation, see, I can change generation. Passing a generation is irreversible. All unborn babies will be lost. No. And then neuronal, whatever. So because I did some actions with Matrosity, we can add a point in it. And now we're able to switch hands with an item. That is probably, arguably, the absolute first thing you want to do. And you unlock that, like I said, just by doing random actions. So you want to do that, and now these things are popping up, and now you can go up to them and read what it says. The development of motor skills generates a growth potential for the ability to build. More training is needed. Maybe if I build more, this will start, right? Unlocking. This is communication. This is very important. This is arguably the second most important one. So this is probably where I would... Oh, we've got a couple babies here. Let's do something here. So let's analyze. And let's switch to that ape. Now let's pick up this baby. And now let's go back. Get it? Because I can't tell her to pick him up unless I control her. Unless that changes later, in which I don't know. Him or her. Female. How you doing? I'm gonna groom her. It beeped. Oh, she's already mated with someone. The bar's not progressing. Plus our first indication of that would have been this here. It says that she's coupled with Co. So she's already a couple with Co. So, I had an itch. I know this is a little bit boring there at the beginning. Now I'm going to go and look for Co. Now that's a gray one, so they're an elder. Elders can't breed, but the male can, just not the female. Adult female coupled with knock. Is that my sexy lady or what? No. Oh, I screwed up. There we go, bonding. Okay. Ding! I explained this in another video. Basically what I'm doing is I'm holding the groom button down. And when I hear the beep or the chime, I let go of the button. Now we've bonded and we've formed a couple. Now we can technically lay in bed, have a couple of babies. The more babies you have, it's incredibly powerful. Very, very powerful. So we're going to come here, actually, quickly. I want to see if I can actually do that already. I can't mate. I wonder if that's because I have the babies on me. Yeah, that is why. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but I just wanted to make sure. The reason I'm also doing this is because the more communicating, the more coitus, fornication, whatever you want to call it, you do. Okay, so it didn't work. Notice how there was no new pregnancy there. What that means is that I just basically fornicated with a relative. Hey, they all look the same. That's basically what that means. But you want to communicate. Oh, you can switch to the baby, but I won't do that. Now that I've done a few things, a little bit slow like I said at first, let's do an evolution. Yeah, see? Initiate. Now, right off the bat, we're able to gather all the members together. That's what's really important, because it's annoying to go to each one and then just, like, rather than calling them individually. Because when you roam around, depending on what you're doing, depending on what you're planning, you'll want to bring all of them with you, ideally. But, again, high risk, high reward, I guess you could call it. Now that we can swap hands, I can do this. Oh, sorry. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Put it back in the right hand. And I came... I keep hitting the thing. And I'm back. So now that I backed up my save, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've eaten, we've drank, we've slept. What we're now going to do is I just kind of want to explore. Literally, that's just pretty much it. Because the goal in mind here, within reason, is to unlock other settlements, unlock other biomes and whatnot. So in the other family that I had, for example, like I had that one discovered, get it? Like that one over there. Because this is a new game, I have to relearn everything, so I have to go from actual real-life memory and know that I should stay away from anything... Well, not anything, but stay away from that direction and sort of kind of keep the big mountain on my left. That means I have to reconquer all the areas, and that's fine. I'm keeping the stick in my left hand because I pick up and interact with the right hand. But I gotta remember, if I'm looking for food, I want to be smelling food. There we go. Again, every time I do this, even though it looks boring, whoops, it builds up the neural points. I can even do, like I said, whoops. There we go, hearing. And I can try to listen out. One thing I'm looking for before it happens is a very important plant that helps with bleeding. But we're just taking it nice and easy. So we hit the intelligence. That's that grass. What we are looking for, though, is really high up in the trees, though. But I had a really hard time finding it when my other tribe that was here the other time bled out. I lost half my tribe to bleeding out. I know that it's in some of these gigantuous trees. That's usually not a food source. It's the... oh yeah, that's... anyhow. Intelligence. There, smell. You know what? Let's just go up the tree. We got quite the family there. $6:20 in the morning. 1 second is basically 1 minute in-game. I wish you could slow that down to even real time and then speed it up when it's nighttime. I know that would be kind of cheating, but... So right around here... yeah, that's all like just the one thing. Now we're gonna try smelling around. It's very crucial because we are going to get attacked. That's the reality. And the sooner it happens that we can come across this plant, the better. Again, those won't be edible foods that you'll see with just the... There, we'll mark it like that. Oh, come on. You want to be careful, obviously, when you're in the trees, because... Well, for obvious reasons. Oh, did we... No, let's switch hands. No, remember, it's got to be in your left hand if I want to pick something else up. I thought I saw something. Okay, from here I should try smelling. In the beginner area in the jungle, they're everywhere. Is that them there? No, that's actually a type of food. What we're looking for is almost like a grayish color. Wow, we are really high up. But I wanted to show you. I took a leap of faith there. If you can at least touch a branch, you'll never fall. You can't, like, slip or lose your grip, or even, like, walking around here, you'll never just magically fall out of the tree. You have to jump and then, like, make a mistake that way. You just have to know what you're doing, and you'll be fine. Yeah, there's some, like, bee's nest and honey and stuff like that. But I think I've played around in here long enough. There's just nothing nearby. My energy there at the bottom, the green circle, you want to kind of let your body catch a break. So the last time when I died, here we go. You want a little action? Ooh, this might be tough. Because there's two of them? Ah, okay. Now we're entering this zone. Well, we're gonna attack them. I don't know what's gonna happen if we attack them. We stabbed him. We lost our stick. So what we're gonna do... Discover it. Grab it. Quickly... Like that. Like that. Now there's another one nearby, don't you worry about that. This all builds points again. Whoops, not the same one. When you do this, you're sort of refamiliarizing yourself with the area. And because we've already discovered... Oh. You're gonna want to find little white orbs. Oh, there he is. We're familiar with him. We're gonna go ahead and stab him. There we go. Now, which way are the stars going in? They seem to be going this way. And there you've got it. Conquer your fear. And we've now expanded our territory. Our communication's gone up. Now I don't have a weapon. So if you can't find a stick nearby, try and grab a rock. Make sure it's in your right hand. I don't think it'll work if it's in the left. Now that's a big ass tree. Except I can't tell. It's because if you get bit, like I said, and you bleed, You don't want to be running around too far trying to find one of these things, or you're done. There we go. Remember, I'm only using this clan to uncover settlements. Wow, that looks really nice up over there. Yeah, I know that this is good to eat. It's whether or not the one in my hand particularly is good to eat. And unfortunately, I don't know of a way to be able to tell. Should be good. Well, they're all having a big feast. Now they'll automatically go nearby and grab the other ones. Oh, these are good. Slugs. Oh! Did I crack him over the head? I can't even tell. Yeah, I did. He did not like that. Sorry, what is going on here? Switch hands. There we go. I still hadn't discovered the snail, but you see how that happened out of nowhere? That's why you want to keep the rock with you, or any type of weapon. Otherwise, all you can do is dodge, and if you dodge and you don't strike back, well, he's just going to keep coming back. And my clan, I don't think, are capable of attacking yet. If I notice that this is too far, I may not bother going to that location. Oh wow, we're in another one of these again. This is why it's important to scan. You want everything to already have been discovered, so that when you scan it, you know what it is already. Like you're not going to rediscover stuff. If that made any sense. Because you are on a timer. See? Right? Because you want to build up that power that, hey, this is familiar to me. I know all this food and all these things. There's nothing bad about this. Switch hands. It's a new type of bear. I thought I discovered those already. Keep looking around. Keep looking around. Where are those starting? Well, now let's listen to some sounds. Come on. Hearing. I find the hearing, there's not as many sounds in the game, at least when I'm trying to pay attention. It's either smell or just like pure vision. Now that we're a bit further in. There we go. That's mainly why you want to spend a bit of time first looking for some stuff, like scanning stuff. so that you're not out discovering while you're about to go hysterical. Because you will end up just running back to your own tribe. And if that happens, well, that's the end of this video. Oh, we don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. I don't know if... I mean, the hysteria is building up. I guess I could just go up to it. Grab it, inspect it. See? And I just so happen to be in the zone for conquering my fear. So that's another area. Now that ape looks like... Oh, I thought they were bleeding. Now this we're going to alter. No, that didn't work. We're going to swap hands. Oh, I screwed up. You break it open and then, yeah. Doesn't matter, because I botched that one. Yeah, that's that one that I went to before in my other game, I think. Wow, this is a pretty nice area. We're trying to look for that spade-shaped icon. Well, I guess I could go there just because it doesn't seem like it's so far away. This is the stuff that keeps you warm, I think. Still haven't found the one that protects against being cut. So that's problematic. That's very problematic. Which rock? There, he's in the right hand. Okay. Let's take a gander here. No, we don't really see anything in the distance. Again, when you find a settlement, what you're hoping to find when you discover it is a settlement, but that has the biome name at the top. That means it'll be a new unlockable area when you play a custom game. Yeah, it's just down there somewhere. Let's use our smell. Yeah, that's just that one. It's not that type of tree anyways, like I said, it's like way up there. Well, maybe not way up there, but anyways. That could prove to be a deadly jump. I'm also trying to hurry because... well, just because I am. Mind you, this game and hurrying don't really go hand in hand. I'm just trying to uncover as many settlements as I can so I can figure out where I want to seriously play my first game. I do like this area a lot, but I can't find any of that stuff to help prevent... oh, from bleeding again. Oh. Wow, you really... oh, pineapple. Oh, okay. Well, then that wasn't... so bad after all. There we go. Look around. Don't be frightened, except he doesn't see anything. We can't see or smell anything. Oh. And the hysteria is starting to kick in. Where's it we were trying to go again? Well, that's to get out. That's the bright, bright light. You actually don't want that. So far, this is actually not looking the best. We're not seeing anything. We're gonna have to get on land. I think I've already looked at that. Our best bet is to just jump in the water. It'll accelerate the living hell out of our hysteria. Yeah, we're about to go hysterical. Unfortunately, that's the reality. Maybe listening in... No, that doesn't help. We could see the bar. He's about to lose it, and we're going to be teleported back, and if that's the case... I'm just going to have to call it quits, because... yeah, see what happened here? We went hysterical. Now, you don't want to die. Because that... Oh! That could potentially happen. But now that we've gone completely hysterical, you'll just end up teleporting back home. Like to wherever your last settlement was. That's what'll end up happening. So where we tried to go was all the way... was all the way down there. Where I went before was all the way down there, and that looks relatively close. What the hell was that? But that's my place. Oh! Jut Out Boulder Oasis. Yeah, that's my own spot. But you see what I mean? How it's got the word jungle? Well, I guess... Oh yeah, jungle, and then Junbut Boulder. Anyways, that's how you unlock a settlement, by the way. It's just because technically I hadn't unlocked it on this map, even though this is where I start. But that's how that works, and now I'd be able to create a game like I did and start off actually here. This one I know is not one that you can start a new game on. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is check on the family, and then I'm going to end the video. Analyze. No one's bleeding. You would know because you would see the big lashing. Whoops. No. You're bleeding. So we're going to lose a family member. We're going to lose them because you're yeah, that's 2 people. That's how you lose your tribe, by the way. So what I'm going to do, I'm like panicking here a bit. Not so much panicking, but I'm going to save my game. I'm going to end the video here. And then what I'm going to do on my own is I might actually start a new game in this area and just look around for where there's a tree that's got that cure. But to force save my game, I'm not going to sleep because that'll fast forward time and I'll lose my... See? Look at that big globe. It's completely full. The neuronal energy. Assign neuronal energy here to initiate a new communication skill. Once connected, clan members will have the capacity to automatically mimic an intimidation or an action of conquering fear. Nice. We'll do that. The ability to intimidate can be improved, right? Now I like the monstrosity. Motor skill will improve. Once connected, reaction time for both escapes and attacks will be increased. Excellent. That's very important because I like doing combat. And then this one is dexterity will improve. Transfer an item to the other hand while moving. Just like little things you wouldn't think of, but there's one point where you can walk on 2 legs, and yeah, it's pretty neat. Drop an item while moving. Might not seem like an important skill, but it is. This one is important too. Your senses. The range for detection of odors and sounds is slightly increased. That's really good. And then this one, the range for detection of non-edible resources is increased. That's always good. And that's a genetic mutation. Baby genetic potential. CWO has an increased capacity to metabolize food. This spontaneous genetic mutation will be defined when CWO reaches adulthood. Now I'm going to back out. It's going to automatically save the game. And I'm going to end it here. Yeah. Title screen. Yeah. I'm going to end it. I'm going to start a new clan. Not right now in the video, I mean on my own. I'm going to start a new clan in this area with nobody bleeding. And I'm going to go on a big adventure. And all I'm going to do is try and look for that food that prevents the bleeding. Because I just can't find it, and it was so much easier in the jungle. So, anyhow, if you liked the video, well, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure when you play the game. King Kong from Mario Brothers. Donkey Kong. King Kong. King Kong 2. King Kong and Donkey Kong. They're like a tag team partner. They just come and just ravage you. You definitely don't want that. Have you ever seen the size of King Kong? Holy cow. Makes your apes look like a grain of sand. Anyhow, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, take care. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.